please.
Your Honor, the state calls Drake Higgens to the stand.
Mr. Higgens? Make sure you're speaking very loudly, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
So if I could please get you to raise your left hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
You may be seated, and Your Honor, the witness is sworn in.
Okay. Prosecution, go ahead.
Sorry about that, Judge. Good afternoon. Evening. So,
How's it going?
not too bad. How are you?
Pretty good.
It's good here. Could you state your full name, spelling out your last name for the purpose of the record, please?
Yes, Drake Higgens, last name Higgins.
All right. Well, it's quite apparent, but just for the purpose of the record, where is it you work?
I work with the San Andreas Park Rangers.
Okay. And were you recently involved with an arrest regarding William Benning?
Yes, sir, I was.
Can you describe what happened in that incident?
Yes, I can. Sorry about that. Yes, I can. I was down there on the pier, the Vespucci Beach. I was speaking to Mr. Benning on a consensual conversation there. During that conversation, it came up with him wanting to stab Endeavor Jackson in the face with a knife, as well as stating putting him down. The Rangers on scene wanted to make sure that, that's what exactly he said. And, to clarify that, he stated it. Then again, we asked him to go ahead and, turn around, put his hands up. He refused to. He decided to hop on the bike and flee from us. He got maybe 30 seconds down the road when he wrecked and began to place his hands up, but not comply with lawful orders. We were stating that he needed to turn around so we can, go ahead and place him in cuffs, but he decided not to. He decided to walk towards one of the Rangers. That's when he was tased on scene and then placed in cuffs. On scene, he also refused medical. During the actual 1080, my apologies, I forgot to add a little something in there. PD was called due to we were not in our jurisdiction. It was in our jurisdiction when it happened, but as soon as it left our jurisdiction, we did call PD so they can be notified. And on scene, like I said, he was, placed in custody. He refused medical, and we got him transported down to the Beaver Bush station for processing there.
Okay. And are you aware that he resigned from being a state representative?
Yes, he made that clear while in the cells.
Okay. And did he resign before or after?
During the whole entire process.
Okay.
While in the cells.
Oh, while in the cells, did he state something to you about resigning?
Yes, he stated that I just resigned.
While he was already in custody?
Yes, sir, indeed.
Okay. And how did this incident make you feel?
To be quite honest, I was in shock. I didn't really expect that from a state representative, but things happen.
Can you tell us a little more about these threats that he made to Endeavor Jackson?
Yes. Like I said, he threatened to stab Mr. Endeavor Jackson with a knife in his face. He also stated that he was going to put him down.
Okay. And in your opinion, what did you think he meant by put him down?
In my opinion, I thought exactly what he said, but yeah, that's what I thought.
Objection, Your Honor, speculation.
Sustained. You can't determine on what the meaning of the words are because he's not Mr. Benning. Keep that in mind, Counselor.
Your Honor, just for clarity, I was asking him in his own opinion what he derived from
I
that
understand
statement.
that, Counselor.
Okay. Your Honor, I have no further questions for this witness. Thank you, sir. You can stay seated.
Defense?
Defense has no further questions, Your Honor.
State reps?
Thank you. I'll be brief with this. There are just a few matters I'd like to clarify for my own understanding.
All right.
So, what initiated the conversation between you and Mr. Benning?
I was actually on the pier doing a little patrol when I seen Mr. Benny on his bike on the pier, and I just, stopped to speak with him.
So you were fully, in your uniform. It was very apparent who you were and what your purpose was.
Yes, ma'am, indeed.
So you start a conversation with Mr. Benning, and presumably things start on a friendly tone, would you say?
Yes.
When did the conversation escalate into the threat against Mr. Jackson?
To be completely honest, out of nowhere, I can't really state exactly when, but it just popped up.
So to clarify, this wasn't a gradual escalation. This was friendly chat, switch, I am going to stab Endeavor Jackson.
Yes.
Were you surprised at this?
I actually was.
Did this read as a joke to you? Maybe just some bad banter?
Can you state that question again?
Did this comment from Mr. Benning read as a joke or comedic in intent to you?
He seemed pretty serious at the time.
He seemed pretty serious. So just to clarify, you're having a chat with this man who you presumably don't know, and he just flips on a dime and intends that he is going to physically assault or perhaps even murder his coworker to you while you are actively on duty as a ranger.
Yes, ma'am.
No further questions.
I do have a question for you.
All right.
Do you recall at what time this happened on the pier?
It was during the day.
So you don't have an exact time?
No, ma'am, I did not.
Okay. Anything further from either group?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Nothing from the defense.
State reps, anything further?
No.
No, Your Honor.
All right, you can go ahead and step down. Remember, you are under oath and you may be called back again for further questioning, okay?
All right.